I can't tell if you were just trolling or actually composing.
I feel like that could actually be a cool riff. Okay, so we're writing. Tell the internet what you think of that. I don't know how to vlog.
No, you don't.
Neither do you.
But I can play guitar.
As can I.
Well.
So the chord of the day, this is a writing vlog, but we're going to say the chord of the day. That's not the chord of the day. That's also not the chord of the day.
Oh, wait, I know what the...
No, you don't. You forgot.
No, I know exactly what it is. Hold on. John Finn taught me it. Chord of the day is...
It's a really good chord.
Ow! Brought to you by John Finn and Hydria.
Actually, okay, the actual chord of the day. I guess you are. This chord is an A major 7, sharp 11.
Okay.
I think.
B flat.
It's not B flat. Well, we're also tuned to half step down, so it's technically a G major 7. We don't know what we're talking about.
Wait.
And this is the time of night when I take my hair down because I feel like I look weird on camera in a bun. Oh, my hair's pink now, if you haven't noticed. Okay, so why don't we tell the people a little bit about our songs?
Our songs are instrumental.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. The term instrumental prog band never came up anywhere at all when we were, like, promoting anything that we've ever done. Never came up. I don't know why he would think that we're, or why you would think that we're just holding 2 guitars and writing progressive rock music. No, you don't get to play that chord anymore.
Okay.
You don't get to move it up.
Right there. That's down. You happy?
I don't like it that way. That makes me uncomfortable. You ever find one of those chords that just makes you uncomfortable?
The chord makes me feel like...
What is that?
Smooth jazz cafe.
A minor 7 with a...
Minor 7, sharp 11.
Sharp 11. I don't know.
Tim Miller is going to comment on this and say, I have failed you two.
Well, not you. Just me. Did you take privately with him or not?
Not privately.
You should have.
I wanted to. It filled up too fast.
An enriching life experience. So, EP, we are writing it. Sorry it's been so long since we vlogged. School started, and then my mind flew out the window. And we live on the 7th floor. So sometimes if you lose your mind from the 7th floor, it takes a little bit to regain it. So I had to regain it. But now I have it back, and now we've gotten lots of progress on the EP.
Lots of progress.
Yes. We have a name for the EP. We have the album art for the EP, which is inspired by one of the songs that we wrote.
We're going to show you the EP art right now.
Okay.
And there it is.
We're not releasing that till way closer.
Exactly, which is why nothing came up when I snapped.
He's so weird. So yeah, no, you don't get to see it yet. I've shown one of my teachers and like 2 of my friends. And maybe the people who sit behind me in class when I'm working on it. Anyways.
The album is going to be called 1, 2, 3...
And we're not going to tell you that either.
We're not going to tell you that either. What's the point of this vlog?
To talk about our writing process.
Oh.
It's a writing vlog, Max. It's not a reveal all of our secrets vlog.
I was just about to say what your social security number was.
No! That's not going to happen. Is that good? Okay, let's actually talk
Seriously.
some writing that we've been doing. We were originally thinking of doing, 3 songs? But now we have so many song ideas, I think we might make it just a little bit longer.
By, make it 4 or 5.
4 or 5. The title track, I think we could tell them a little bit about the title track without giving the name away. Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm of the mindset that when you're writing instrumental music, it's really cool to make it sound kind of like the title. A good example of this that I always like to use is Joe Satriani's album, Surfing with the Alien. Fantastic, mind mind-boggling piece of art. I remember the very first time I ever heard the title track, Surfing with the Alien, and I was like, wow, it really sounds like if you close your eyes and just like really ingrain yourself in listening to it, you can picture yourself and also Joe Satriani on these like super awesome like Silver Surfer type surfboards up in the galaxy somewhere, just like surfing and riding the waves and like having a good time. Ever since that, whenever I've tried to write music, I sometimes will use the techniques where like you come up with the title first and kind of write to the title, but I usually like, well, I think I speak for both of us when I say this, that we kind of write and then let the title reveal itself, right? And we had bounced back and forth between a lot of ideas for this EP, just based around like a lot of experiences that we've had in the past year, and kind of letting the music be like an outlet to how all the emotions that we were feeling through all the stuff that was going on. And so we were like, oh, we could call it like, the first version was Sailing Ships, right?
Yeah, and then we said
like Sailing Ships, and I was like, that's kind of cheesy. It's also a really awesome Whitesnake song. That's one of the deeper cuts. Not like super deep, but like
it's so deep only she and David Coverdale know what it is.
You're so weird. But it's not like Still of the Night or anything. So we were gonna do like Sailing Ships, like moving past hard times, and then have like it kind of be like a double EP, and call the other one Island Dreams. And it's like Island is like, oh my god, you're here. And then I was like, crap, we're becoming Chon.
Let's try and be original.
Yeah. Okay, no water slide.
I like water slides.
I also enjoy water slide, but Hurricane Harbor is closed.
I'm gonna go have a bubble dream.
The only reason that joke worked is because we went to Six Flags last week.
I mean, the perfect pillow's sitting right over there.
Now it's going too far. I'm very sorry for all the things that my fiance is saying. Are you done? Yeah, you don't know any more Chon songs because you're...
Take it away, homie. Hey, I'm the GOAT, okay?
Okay, wrong band.
Sorry, wrong band.
Wrong band. And no, Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Back to writing.
No, back to what we were saying in regards to songs sounding like albums. So we haven't completely finished the title track yet, but we've got a pretty good idea of where we're going, the main melodies, the main riffs and everything. And so it's one that I kind of started writing and brought the idea to Max, and we've both been adding on to it. And it's a really interesting thing because I remember it was like the first week in September or something. I was sitting, he was at work, and I sat down and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can come up with something. And so this idea just came to me like a shock. Just shock out of nowhere. Just psh. And then I was like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. This kind of sounds maybe a little bit like a Polyphia riff-off, but not that bad. Like in a good way, Like
a riff-off? Like they're both riffing together, or rip?
Rip, like I ripped my pants.
Well, you have to distinguish that. You said riff-off. I thought Riff Wars was happening.
No, we're not having Riff Wars right now. We are talking about our EP. Okay, no more D9.
I like D9.
I like D9 too. This idea came to me and we started writing it, and we were sitting on some other album like concept, more or less. I mean, it's hard to make it a concept album because it's instrumental, but generalization, idea, emotions conveyed, etc. What were some of the other ideas we had come up with? We had Sailing Ships and Island Dreams.
Yeah, beginnings and endings.
Yeah, which is so lame.
Which is like, it's like, wow, you couldn't
It's
think
like,
of anything
really,
better than that.
We had another one.
Did we?
I thought we did. I really thought we did.
You've sorted through like 2 or 3 different types of artwork before landing on the one that we have now.
Yes. Fun fact, I'm an aspiring for fun graphic designer. I can use Photoshop and not destroy my computer, is what I'm saying. We were thinking all these ideas, lifing. I don't know. I was in class one day. It was a Wednesday. It was probably, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? It was like the second week of school, so it would have been like 3 weeks ago, because it's the 4th week of school now. I had my recording lab that is recording for guitarists, which is awesome, by the way. It was in that class, and then I went and I was like, we had talked about equalization, and like EQing, instruments, guitar, other things.
You're losing him.
I know. I was in class. After class, I went to the bathroom, as I usually sometimes have to do between classes. And my next class, I just went to the bathroom. It's not like I'm telling people what I was doing in there.
Nobody wants to know that. Can you please continue with the story?
I just had to pee. Went to the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, I had this revelation. I don't know why I have a lot of revelations in the bathroom. It's kind of weird. And so I came out, and I was like, yes. No! Sorry. sorry, I remember what it was. Previous day, I was trying to think of new, like, logo ideas, because the logo we have now is kind of like a placeholder logo. Not necessarily, like, the wording, but, like, the background of, like, our Facebook profile. I had basically, like, a planet that I pulled from, like, Unsplash, which is a free, like, a royalty-free photo thing, and just kind of, like, did some weird color saturation with it in Photoshop, and then stuck our name over it. And I was thinking the day before of trying to come up with some cool logo ideas, and I kept having ideas for, like, Tron, electric, glowing, cool, like, pizzazz. And then I was like, I wonder what would happen if I put this with this. So I went and found some royalty-free photos. I was looking at them. I found a couple that were really cool. And while I was in my next class, which is the most boring class ever, and it's a required class, and I hate my life because of it, sitting there, half paying attention, half messing with Photoshop. And then I just, like, did some, like, random blending and got this epic picture. And then I was like, the perfect name just came to my head. And then the name happened. And then I was like, wait, this name also fits the song that we started writing. And it just kind of all fell into place. And so that is the title track. And
you don't get to see it yet.
No, sorry. We've been talking for a while now, and I think it's time that we get back to writing.
Yeah.
But in addition to the title track, we just wrote the intro and many parts of a really cool song that Max came up with the idea for, which is...
Why don't I talk about my process?
Yes, talk about your... Well, no, let's save that for the next episode. This is the end. We love you. We're almost to 1,000 likes, so check out our Facebook page and like it. Next episode, Max will be talking about his process for writing and how he came up with the epic riff that is going to be the song